Hello, today I'm reviewing the Aromatherapy diffuser for essential oils, and this one comes with a user manual that's really easy to read. It's clearly written, has all of the different figures and description in it. It gives you some tips about how to use the 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour button here, or continuous mode, low and high mist, the different light settings. It also gives you some tips for maintenance, which I found to be interesting. This one works a little bit differently than another type of diffuser I'm familiar with. It has an air intake side here. So when you dump out the water and essential oil, if you are looking to change the water and oil, don't dump it this way because you don't want to risk having anything go inside this air intake. The directions state to tip it away so that the air intake is on the top when you dump out the water. So that's important. And also, as I was reading this, I did see that there's some troubleshooting here, and it gives you different specs, and I found it a little bit hard to see where the max fill line was in here. It's not on the product description, so when you're looking in here, you would be guessing if you were just going by max fill line according to what this looks like, because when you look at the directions, it's not there. However, it does tell you clearly in two different areas that 300 milliliters is the amount that you should put in here at the most. So luckily, I have a very good measuring cup, Pyrex cup here, and on one side it gives you milliliters. So I've learned that 300 milliliters is approximately 1 1/3 cups. So if you're wondering, 1 1/3 cups. Now it comes with a very nice long cord to plug into the wall, and it plugs in here at the bottom. As you can see, there's 3 feet on the bottom with rubbery areas here, so that keeps it from sliding around on your table. And I really like the design. This is like a faux wood finish. I think it's plastic made to look like wood, but it's really cute. And it's definitely more attractive than my other diffuser, which is like this giant white plastic one that looks very industrial. So now that it's plugged in, I'm going to pour the water in. Okay, so if you're looking at it here, there is a line that goes all the way around. That must be the max fill line. So for visual reference, this will be the little plastic ridge right here. It doesn't tell you in here how many drops to add, but based on my experience with other diffusers, 5 to 10 drops is usually sufficient. No more than a dozen or so. And I'm going to use lemon, and it says only use pure and natural oils, which is what I have. And I'm going to also put a little bit of sweet orange in here. This gives me a nice fresh citrusy scent. It's invigorating. Okay, so other oils that I like lavender for nighttime. It's very soothing and helps promote calm and sleeping. I like eucalyptus if you have any congestion or any trouble breathing or have a cold. This is wonderful to pair up with your lavender for nighttime. And then if I want to have some sort of, let's see, invigorating, need to focus, be awake, I would add peppermint. And then I've discovered that lemongrass works just as good as eucalyptus for insect repelling. So if you want to set this out on your patio, if you're outside having dinner and you want to repel insects, lemongrass will smell a lot better. Or you could put a little citronella in there as well, but I prefer not to put citronella in any of my diffusers. I just don't like the smell. I use citronella sparingly outside and for insect repellent cloth and such. Anyway, so now that I've got the oils in here, you put this, to line this up, you line up the air intake right here with your air intake right here. And to turn it on, here is, oh, there you go. You press it one time for strong mist, and you can see the mist coming out, or long press it for a lower amount of mist to come out. If you want it to last 10 hours, it would be the low amount of mist to come out. So then if you press it one time, you get 1 hour. 2 times is 3 hours. 3 times you'll get 6 hours of use. And press it again and it'll just run continuously. It will shut off automatically if it runs out of water. You press it the last time and it turns off completely. So you get your choices. I'm going to have it run continuously, and I'm going to long press it to be a lower mist coming out. And then the lights, you can choose, you know, to have it, you know, set to one light. You can choose it, you know, press it again, and it's going to stop, you know, rotating through the different pretty lights. Or you could press it again, and it'll just turn off, so there'll be no light at all. So it's your choice. I particularly like the lights. I find them very pretty and soothing. So as it rotates through the different colors, I find it to be really pretty. I'm going to turn the light off now so you can see. We've got like a aquamarine green shifting into blue, and that goes into a pretty pink color. Now it's like coral, and now a deep red, changing to orange, and then yellow. And now it's shifting over to a vibrant green, and then a light ice blue, and then a medium shade of blue, and we're going into pink and red, and as you can see, it rotates through the colors quickly, and it's very silent. You can't smell anything, and the smell is wonderful. So the aroma is very bright and fresh. I really enjoy the citrusy scents. Those are the ones I use all the time. I also use them in my homemade cleaner, where I take lemon and orange and a little bit of tea tree and mix it with white vinegar and distilled water. And I like to use that for spray cleaner for the counter. So I love essential oils, and something like this is a really nice size. And for 10 hours, this is a diffuser that lasts longer than anything that I have. The previously 6 hours was the maximum I could get out of a diffuser. So I keep buying diffusers, but this one seems to be, even though it's compact in size, it does last longer than one that's twice as big and chunky. So give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it informative. Thank you.